Good evening. I am your Atlanta Board of Education at-large Seat 8 representative, Cynthia Briscoe Brown, and I'm happy to share our June 2023 community updates and reminders with you. June is a busy month with plenty to celebrate. Let's begin with LGBTQIA+ Pride Month. Throughout the month of June, celebrations will take place across our city and nation in recognition of the impact that lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender individuals have had on our history, locally, nationally, and internationally. APS is proud to support and celebrate our LGBTQIA+ students, staff, faculty, and community members, including marching in the annual Pride Parade, lifting LGBTQIA+ students and staff in our historic equity policy, and forming our LGBTQIA+ task force. We are committed to ensuring all APS schools provide a safe, just, and fair environment for our LGBTQIA+ community to flourish. Everyone is welcome and safe at Atlanta Public Schools. It is also National Caribbean American Heritage Month. APS recognizes the many contributions and achievements of Caribbean Americans in the U.S. Since the founding of our nation, citizens of Caribbean descent, such as Secretary of State Colin Powell, Vice President Kamala Harris, actor Sidney Poitier, musician Harry Belafonte, whom we lost this year, and so many others have influenced American society for the better. Over the next month, we encourage our APS family to learn about the various cultures and traditions that are derived from the Caribbean and their contributions to our national life. On June 19th, APS will acknowledge Juneteenth, a celebration that marks the date of the last enslaved African Americans being freed in Texas, 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. When 2,000 Union soldiers arrived in Galveston Bay, Texas on June 19, 1865, they announced that the more than 250,000 black people still enslaved in the Confederate state were declared free by executive decree. APS acknowledges the struggles and oppression many have endured throughout our nation's history, and we celebrate the progress that has been made to make freedom a reality for all. As a district, we are committed to advancing educational equity for every student. In observance of the Juneteenth federal holiday, APS offices will be closed, and we encourage you to find ways to celebrate and remember this significant event in our nation's history. Last but not least, we are also celebrating African American Music Month. African American music has influenced and even molded significant parts of our nation's culture and history. Jazz, blues, rock and roll, R&B, hip-hop, country, and many other genres have benefited and grown from the contributions of African American artists and musicians. APS encourages you to discover, appreciate, and enjoy the influences of African American music all around us.
Thank you, Board Member Briscoe Brown. APS family, it's my honor to share this month's community updates with you. Let's get to it. This summer, APS offers multiple summer programs designed to meet a variety of student needs to keep them on path to academic achievement. Summer APS programs begin today, June 5th, with the exception of the Science and Math Enrichment Academy, which started June 1st. We are excited to note that this is our third iteration of our Summer Academic Recovery Academy. Recovery for all of the work that we've done since the beginning of the pandemic, and also just 30 days after the World Health Organization announced that the global pandemic had ended. We're excited about this work and this summer for our children. As we enter the summer season, APS will launch the Summer APS Flex remote work option, which enables eligible APS employees to have the flexibility of working in an expanded remote capacity. This began May 30th and will go through July 7th. Eligible APS employees may elect to work from home, in the office, or any appropriate environment within the state of Georgia with the tools, technology, and setup conducive to carrying out their duties. Participation in APS Flex requires supervisor approval and is available to employees whose job function can be carried out in a remote work environment. Additionally, all APS employees participating in APS Flex are required to complete the APS Employee Flex Learning Plan in Ellis. We are proud to support more flexibility in the workplace as part of our model for improving staff retention and employee satisfaction. APS families, please mark your calendars for our annual Back to School Bash, which will take place Saturday, July 22nd, 1 week earlier than our traditional schedule. The Georgia World Congress Center will once again host our one-stop shop for free backpacks, school supplies, and resources for our APS students and their families. Please stay tuned for more information regarding registration for our flagship summer event. Here we grow again. As we look forward to day one, we are excited about the opening of our newest APS school, Virginia Highland Elementary. Virginia Highland Elementary will serve over 500 students from the Ansley Park, Midtown, Morningside, Sherwood Forest, and Virginia Highland neighborhoods. Offering a rigorous course load, students will enjoy studies in art, music, and physical education, as well as Spanish and gifted and talented instruction. Virginia Highlands Elementary School also encompasses a media center, modern technology, and an extensive STEAM curriculum for all grades. We encourage you to learn more about APS's newest edition by visiting our website at atlantapublicschools.us. It was an incredible week of commencement ceremonies, one that we will remember as legendary. We hosted 11 ceremonies and graduated over 2,800 scholars from APS high schools. We are so proud of our scholars, most of which are already, as I've said before, enrolled, enlisted, employed, or already entrepreneurs. We will continue to champion that effort for all of our APS scholars before they leave us. Congratulations to all the parents, teachers, and supporters who have made their achievements possible. And a special thanks to our Chief of Staff Office and the many volunteers who played a critical role in orchestrating our wonderful 2023 Commencement Week. As I shared with our scholars, they are legendary, and it was legendary. Please visit atlantapublicschools.us/GradNation to view photo galleries and video replays of the ceremonies. May was an exciting month for us here in Atlanta Public Schools, as we had the great opportunity to host the U.S. Department of Education's Deputy Secretary of Education, Cindy Martin. Her first visit was at Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy on her cross-country tour to identify innovative solutions for closing achievement gaps and preparing students for global competitiveness. A special shout out to Principal Washington at Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy, her staff, and of course the amazing young women who not only showed their excellence, but were exemplary in standing out as global leaders and scholars as we work to highlight our innovative work. Also in May, I was pleased to co-host and facilitate with the Deputy Secretary of Education, Cindy Martin, as we did a state roundtable focused on raising the bar and innovating in education in Georgia. That was, of course, an opportunity to galvanize educational leaders, corporations, as well as those in the space of innovation in post-secondary across the state of Georgia, and to also highlight with our partner, Google, the deep engagement work that we've been doing. We are proud that APS continues to be viewed as a leading district nationally, whose progress is being recognized not only across the nation, but is also being recognized across the state. What an honor to continue this work and to collaborate with the U.S. Department of Education, as well as spotlight the greatness that's happening in our schools. It's always great to celebrate our own APS team members whose work is being recognized around the country. On May 8th in Washington, D.C., Our own school counseling coordinator, Maria Grosvenor, received the National Education Association Foundation's Teaching Excellence Award. Ms. Grosvenor has served students as a counselor and leader at the school, the district, at state and national levels for more than 25 years, and her work continues to impact the educational experience of APS scholars across the district. Congratulations, Ms. Grosvenor. As a former school counselor and as superintendent, we celebrate and champion your recognition. Let's also celebrate North Atlanta High School music teacher Stephen Lawrence Carroll for being named one of the Country Music Association Foundation's 2023 Music Teachers of Excellence. As one of just 30 recipients from across the country, Mr. Lawrence Carroll is being recognized for his outstanding work in music education, which is evident through his dedication, hard work, and consistent commitment to his students and the mission of APS. The Country Music Association Foundation will hold its annual Music Teachers of Excellence ceremony on Tuesday, September 19th in Nashville. Congratulations, Mr. Lawrence Carroll, and thank you for your dedication to excellence for our North Atlanta High School Warriors and, of course, for Atlanta Public Schools. The 2023 APS Equity Champions. On May 17th through 18th, the Center for Equity and Social Justice surprised select staff, a school department, and division for actively displaying equity dispositions in APS. The 2023-24 recipients are Valerie English, Springdale Park Elementary School; Katrina Smith Reed, Thicket Elementary School; Rashad Brown and Janice Woodall, Maynard Jackson High School; Dr. Erica Clark and Chef Larry Alford, Booker T. Washington High School; Andre Burns, West Atlanta Charter School; Dr. Venetia Bryant, Social Emotional Learning; Dr. Kayla Goodwine, Associate Superintendent; Keith Glass, Atlanta Board of Education; Coretta Scott King, Young Women's Leadership Academy, the School Award. The Division Award goes to Operations, and the Department Award goes to Teaching and Learning. Congratulations are also in order for the Center of Equity and Social Justice, as the third quarterly issue of Equity at the Forefront magazine has earned the 2023 Silver Award winner for the Muse Awards by the International Awards Association in the newsletter design category. The issue was recognized for its use of vibrant colors, mixture of dynamic wording, and personalized imagery. Be sure to check out the third quarterly issue by visiting the Center for Equity and Social Justice's homepage.